the boogie, set up, drop the boogie. Ball with the ball, the bang, the dang, diggy, 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 set the boogie, set up, drop the boogie. Ball with the ball, the bang, the dang, diggy, 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 set the boogie, set up, drop the boogie.
Welcome to the Season 4 NAMAR Mountain Dew Village Cup Series Daytona 500. Here is the starting lineup. In row 21, Michael Santos and Allison Rogers. In row 20, rookies Greg Lyons and Frank Hopkins. Row 19 is Carol Morton and Tony Vieira. Row 18 is Scott Greeny and Michael Beeson. Row 17 is rookie Henrietta Fitzwater and Ryan Shea. In row 16, Nathan Rogers and Adam Rogers. In row 15, rookie Eric Powers, who is a part-timer, and Benjamin Dion. In row 15, I believe, Nolan Bergeron and Stephanie Winaz. Row 14 is Season 1 champ Michael Amato and Benjamin Mimoso. Row 13 is James Morton and Peggy Bowling. Row 12 is Peyton Goodwin and Benjamin Tilton. Look at that, 2 Bruins cars in one row. Row 11 is rookie Sean Galligan and Season 2 champion Nico Tringali. Row 10 is Steve Carvalho, the all-time win leader in career, and Cody Russell. Row 9 is John Linares and Micah Kidney. Row 8 is Michael Naylor and Jim Morton. Row 7 is Logan Scott and Austin Alves. Row 6 is Michael Parker and rookie Henry Cavanaugh. Row 5, Karen Vieira and Alan Cavanero. Row 4 is Logan York, who was a rookie and won the Part-Timers Championship last year, and Kate Rogers. Row 2, so I messed up. So this is really row 2. So they were in row 3, so yeah. Row 2 is rookie Chris Washer and Peter Sands. And on the front row for today's race, Season 3 champion Zachary Rogers starting second. Father and a part-timer teammate Robert Rogers is on the front row, and he is the pole sitter. As we get ready for 40 laps of great racing, we'll be back for the command. Drivers, start your engines. And with the command, these 42 drivers will fire up their cars, 39 of them running for the full season. That is, of course, without injury. We do not wish anybody to get hurt at all. We do not want another death like Michael Jenkins. We had one small wreck in practice. Nobody wrecked in the part-timers race. Will that change today? We're going for 40 laps. 1 pit stop, maybe 2. But as you have noticed, part-time driver Robert Rogers on the front row with his son. Zachary Rogers said that this is the only race he will probably ever run the Dale Earnhardt Goodwrench scheme, because it's his tribute to him, and he likes to run it every season here. As we're seeing the cars go down the back straightaway. Who will it be this season? Going over the season, Season 1 was Benjamin Dion. Season 2, Steve Carvalho. Last season was Karen Vieira. So 2 Chevys and a Dodge have won this event. A Ford nor a Toyota have won Some drivers in those areas will maybe be looking to change that. Peter Sands and Kate Rogers are definitely those drivers in Ford. Alan Cavanero, Chris Washer, Toyota drivers may be looking to do it. I will take a quick break here, 5 seconds, and I'll be back. Getting ready for the green flag. Pace cars off. 40 laps. Season 4 is about to be officially on the way. Green flag is out, and we are green here at Daytona. Robert Rogers with a big start as he will take the lead. He is pretty well in front. It's not good to get too far ahead of the draft, as Peter Sands will move into third for the moment, but we won't be really caring who moves where, because the outside line, you go to the back. And now Zachary Rogers making Robert Rogers wish he did not get that good of a start. Zachary Rogers will dunk to the bottom for the race lead, and he will most likely lead lap 1 of season 4. And he will indeed. Zachary Rogers, the season 3 champion, leads the first lap of season 4. Peter Sands going to try to hunt him down here in second. This will certainly be an interesting race. This is the first season we have gone for 40 laps. The past 2 seasons we did 30. Robert Rogers hasn't given up yet. He has maintained at the front, as now they are 3 wide here in the pack. As Austin Alves, who was out 2 weeks after an Indy crash last season, is making his way to the front. As now Robert Rogers will go to take the lead back. The 2 and the 3 have gone a bit ahead of these guys, but now I think Austin's going to try to finally reel these guys in. Robert Rogers looking to get a win here as a part-timer early on. He would sweep the weekend, winning part-timers, qualifying on the pole, winning the 500 would be certainly interesting accomplishment. As now Cody Russell at a Roaring Lion Motorsports is up here, as well as Nico Tringali, the Season 2 champion. As now Zachary Rogers is falling back on the outside, as well as Peter Sands and Kate Rogers. Robert Rogers still in the lead. Nobody's run a lap like he ran in practice. He put down a 37.464. But Robert's doing a good job so far keeping the lead. Let's find our Season 1 winner here. Benjamin Dion currently in 9th. He's making his way to the front. Steve Cavallo is right behind him. Karen Vier, we see back there in the middle a little ways. Some drivers taking it easy, maybe heading in the back as Peyton Goodwin will duck to the race lead. Peyton Goodwin going for the lead. He has not won since Season 2, when he won 4 races in his rookie campaign. As now Stephanie Manas will get to the lead, and it looks like we're going to start cycling leaders a lot. But they are somehow keeping it too wide. And it will certainly be interesting when these guys come to pit in probably 14 laps. As Eric Powers, another rookie from the part-timers, making his way up to 4th, 5th place right now. As Stephanie Manas is taking the race lead, for the moment at least. Steve Cavallo is going to look to take 2nd from Season 1 500 champ Benjamin Dion. As nobody has dropped out of the race. And Stephanie Manas doing a pretty good job. Steve Cavallo, Benjamin Dion, 2nd and 3rd respectively. Peyton Goodwin trying to stay alive on the outside, as is Robert Rogers. But now Benjamin Dion and Steve Cavallo will move to the bottom and will go to take the lead from Stephanie Vanasse. As now Dion's going to make it 3 wide for the race lead. Peyton Goodwin coming back up the track. Somehow Robert Rogers has kept himself there. As now Eric Powers on the bottom 3 wide with Ryan Shea behind him. They will look for the race lead. Oh, Chris Washer got a little loose there. Eric Powers will lead the lap. Ryan Shea is going to go for the lead here. Now some drivers that started on the way back. Tony Vieira has made his way to the front. And they are getting really heated up here. 3 wide on lap 9. Peggy Bowling making her first full season since season 2. She has won a race in at least one race in each of the seasons she has attempted. Excuse me. And now Austin House will look back for the race lead here. He was 12th at the line last time. 2nd at the line this time. As now Allison Rogers will go for the lead. Zachary Rogers, Chris Washer making the way up here. Greg Lyons is back there, along with Henrietta Fitzwater and Frank Hopkins, some rookies making their way up to the pack. So we're going to take a quick break and be back in a few seconds. We are back. Chris Washer just taking the lead here. So he will be, I think, maybe the first rookie to lead a lap. I'm not sure. And will keep the lead for now as Greg Lyons makes his way up. Henrietta Fitzwater, Frank Hopkins, 4 rookies in the top 4 right now. 4 of the 5 rookies. Sean Galligan is a little farther back there. As now the 0, 21, and 31 are going to be single filing it out here. Zachary Rogers trying to stay out of the top lane for 3 wide action. As now Frank Hopkins will clear for 4th as the top 3 drivers have drafted their way away from the pack. Now Henrietta Fitzwater will duck low on Greg Lyons for 2nd. Frank Hopkins up here in 4th. Let's take a look here. And let's ride on board with Peter Sands here. Just look at the crazy action he is dealing with here. One slip up and it is the big one. Definitely if it happens in the front. Let's get back to TV camera action. As Chris Washer remains the leader, Greg Lyons now going back on the Henrietta Fitzwater. As they're starting to single file it up a bit up here. Sean Galligan making his way into the top 10. As they are 3 by 3 by 3 in the back. Now Greg Lyons will look for the race lead. Jim Morton almost went down on the 24, but thought better of it. Here on lap 13, Greg Lyons getting put in the middle. James Morton making it 3 wide for the race lead. He was winless in his rookie season, but he had chances in 2 or 3 races to win. Season 1 champ Michael Amato has gone almost 60 plus races winless. And I thought I almost saw somebody wrecking, but I guess not. Now road course expert Sean Galligan from Europe on the bottom. Going to take 2nd place. And we are nearing pit stops and they are 3 wide going nuts. And now Nathan Rogers is coming up on James Morton for the lead. James Morton lost Darlington to Nathan Rogers. Nathan got his first career win there. Michael Naylor, last year's pole sitter, up here to the front. And now Nathan Rogers is looking down low. He will take the race lead on lap 15. Still no signs of anybody wanting to go to pit road. I want to hope the best that nobody wrecks trying to come to pit road because they are going so crazy 3 wide right now. Right now, it looks like another Chevy is going to win the 500 because you know when they get in the pit road, the pack will spread out immensely. Michael Naylor looking for the bottom. And the question is, if they pit at lap 20 or close to lap 20, like a lap or two, will they make it to the end? Michael Naylor's still in the lead, no signs of pitting yet. Logan Scott's going to come on the bottom now. Now, Season 2 champ Nico Tringali to the point. Nico's last win came at Michigan in the chase last season. Michael Santos moving his way to the front. Out of all of Michael Santos' 3 career wins, they've all come in the chase, and I think we got some people pitting. Nico Tringali's coming down pit road. And they kept it clean somehow. Alan Cavanero, Robert Rogers, Chris Washer, and they kept it clean. But the pack split in half. They split the pack. Mimosa, Eric Powers, Tony Vieira back here. Allison Rogers, Dion Benas, Bergeron, Carol Martin, Ryan Shea, Zachary Rogers back here a little bit. Pitting on lap 17 were those drivers. Michael Santos in the lead. Who will pit this time on lap 18? Not everybody. Few drivers are going to stay out. Ooh, getting a little bumpy here. Tony Vieira with some damage. John Linares, Greg Lyons, Nathan Rogers, Michael Beason, and James Morton stayed out. Some of these drivers had to slow up though. Micah Kidney, Stephanie Vanas, Karen Vieira especially slowed up. As you're seeing the race off pit road here for these guys, Nico Tringali is the first one off for them. Now these drivers will pit on lap 19. Was it the right call to pit late? And Karen Vieira is staying out yet again. As we look at the other guys that came out of pit road, Michael Santos is leading that group. We'll be back in 15 seconds. At the halfway point, will this be the winning move for Karen Vieira or her terrible loss as she will finally go down to pit road, cycling the lead over to Michael Santos for the moment? Tony Vieira shed his hood and Zachary Rogers is somehow way back here. Same for Steve Carvalho, not what they needed. John Linares getting off pit road. It looks like the lead will go to Michael Naylor. As the pack has immensely spread out. Whoa, Michael Santos. So Chevy and Toyota leading it right now. Nico Tringali, Cody Russell, Nico's former teammate and driver of the 56. As Karen Vieira will not be the leader, she will be pretty far back in the pack. So Michael Naylor is currently the race leader here on lap 21. Still a long ways to go, and we don't know how the pack will reform, if at all. And there's a nice big pack right back here. A lot of drivers that are looking forward to maybe a win here. And they will most likely get the pack effect and catch up slowly. Right now, a 4 to 5 car breakaway. And they're just keeping it single file as Michael Naylor is the race leader. As we look here, Tony Vieira is slow, going only around 210. Zachary Rogers is back here, 41st by himself. Steve Carvalho in 40th by himself. Then there's a pack. Michael Amato's in this pack. Karen Vieira fell all the way back to 31st. There's some other drivers. Sean Galligan back here in 21st. And here's the big pack of cars here. Benjamin Tilton currently leading that pack in 6th. As Michael Santos has fallen to 3rd, Nico Tringali up to 2nd. There are 3 Toyotas up here and 2 Chevys, so if it stays between these drivers, these could be the drivers that possibly win the race. And it would be interesting to see if Toyota can finally get that. Now, Michael Santos wins. It would be his 4th career victory. It would be Michael Naylor's 2nd career victory, Cody Russell's 1st career, Nico Tringali's 5th, and John Lanier's, I believe it would be his 4th. Maybe 5th, I'm not too certain. But right now, John Lanier's, Nico Tringali, 4th and 5th, Michael Naylor keeping the race lead. And the pack is catching slowly but surely. This pack here is 17th to 22nd, so Sean Galligan currently has a good chance to get at least that spot. They might be catching up to the pack in front of them here. I'm not really sure. These guys going single file are definitely not catching up as much as they'd like, or pulling away, I would say. As let's see, Michael Naylor from lead on 6th place went from 3.88. And it looks like it stayed at a 3.88. Put down a 38.194, 38.201. And they might try to single file it out here to catch up. Now, John Lanier's getting pushed to the high side, and they're coming up on Tony Vieira. This could be what the pack behind them from 6th to 17th wants, or dreads if they get stuck behind and these guys don't. And Michael Neal is going to have to put the brakes on. I think they're all putting the brakes on here. This is what they needed to see. Down to 210 miles per hour, and they have caught up. They caught up just like that as they will move down to pass Tony Vieira. And it looks like Michael Santos could be becoming the race leader. He is for the moment. Now they pulled away, but how will the other pack deal with Tony Vieira? They're in view. Can they get it by? Here we go. Can Tony Vieira help these drivers behind him? Benjamin Tilton's going high. Peter Sands and some others are going low, and they're going to get stuck behind Tony Vieira. And as Tilton gains for the moment, he is going to be held alone here in the draft. Michael Santos in the lead, and Zachary Rogers has caught Steve Cavallo somehow. And Karen Vieira continuing to fall. Look at this big pack here in the back. Benjamin Tilton did catch, and he is maintaining the draft. And this could let the cars behind him, and we might get a big pack here once again. Nobody out of the race. Tony Vieira is a lap down. Let's check and see how the next pack receives him. As he is kind of slowly bringing these packs together. Now Benjamin Tilton has lost what he had before, but actually no, he's catching them. He is catching them, and I think he's in enough draft range. And it looks like it's going to be becoming a 15-car pack as Logan York has lost the draft ahead of him. Tony Vieira is going to hold up the 64.99 and 48. These drivers slowed up a little bit, but they will still get by. As now Michael Naylor has gone back to the lead. Now Benjamin Tilton adding his 4th Toyota to the mix here. Him and teammate Michael Santos may be going to try to go 1-2. We will be back shortly. We are back here coming to 10 to go. And they have strung out the line here out of these 15 cars. And the question is, will they have to pit again? That would be coming up as a question in about 8 laps. As we head back in the pack, Tony Vieira has been caught by the big pack in the back here. He's holding up the middle line. Now he's holding up the bottom line as the top line is going to go around and will hopefully prevent a wreck here. It has been a nice cautionless Daytona 500 so far. As there you go, middle pack going around. And now he will go to the middle. It was not his day as he went too fast coming in the pit road and hit the back of somebody. And now he's holding up wife Karen Vieira, who's in 39th. Zachary Rogers, Steve Cavallo all alone back here. They are way behind. As Benjamin Tilton has taken the lead. And Henrietta Fitzwater must have scraped the wall because she is back here in 15th by herself. Logan York getting caught by this mini pack here. And now Henrietta will probably fall to that pack as well soon. But 14 drivers here racing for the win as Benjamin Tilton in the lead. Alan Cavanero trying to rebound from a very bad rookie season. And he is up here looking to be the first Toyota driver to win a race. In the 500, that is. But now temporarily going to the outside. It's not over. We know it's not over. Robert Rogers coming in on the last lap in the part-timers race was right about where he is now. And he won that race. Plus, it depends who pit when. We know John Linares is probably the best to go on fuel. Chris Washer, Nico Tringali's teammate, moving up to third. As Tilton is pulling away for the moment with Michael Parker. Robert Rogers is up here. I can't believe it. He could be going for the sweep here. He is currently in 4th place. Peter Sands up here looking for his first career win. Robert Rogers has not won a race in his career, and this would be a good one for him. Chris Wash is going to move to the bottom of Michael Parker. Robert Rogers going with. Benjamin Tilton still in the lead. So now Robert Rogers will move to 2nd. Let's see what happened to Henrietta Fitzwater, still in 15th. She will definitely be cut soon. She's only running 210 miles per hour. Benjamin Tilton still in the lead. I doubt if they catch these guys here. No, I don't think so. They're only really gaining half a second on him a lap. Fastest lap has gone to Cavanero. He put down a 37.486. That almost beats Robert Rogers' record. And now Alan Cavanero is back to the bottom. And I think we got pitters. Tilton can't make it. Cody Russell, Nico Tringali, they are all pitting. At lap 35. The race lead cycles to Nathan Rogers with 5 laps to go. They could not stretch it. We are down to 11 cars here. Because now they're really spacing it out, though. And at 5 to go, I'm guessing we'll see more people pit. As now Logan Scott's going to fly by Nathan Rogers. Now Robert Rogers and all of these guys are pitting. It's down to Nathan Rogers, John Linares, and Logan Scott at 4 laps to go. Nico Tringali came off first out of his group. No, it was Benjamin Tilton. Tony Vieira finally getting passed by these guys. Will the win come down to fuel strategy? Will these guys have to pit? We know Karen Vieira pit on lap 20. Could she be getting the win? It is too early though. We are coming to 3 to go. John Linares will pit. Nathan Rogers, Logan Scott are going to stay out. It's looking like Chevy could go 3 for 4 in the 500. As Nathan Rogers, Logan Scott first and second. Question is, who is in third right now? And it looks to be Frank Hopkins and Carol Morton are running 3rd and 4th by themselves. Karen Vieira's 5th, 17 seconds out. Coming up on Michael Naylor. Logan Scott's pitting, coming to 2 to go. Nathan Rogers might have this win to himself. as a lot of drivers have been pitting. Nathan Rogers with a little drafting help from Michael Naylor. Anybody else stay out? Karen Vieira stayed out. She is 18 seconds back, though. If Nathan Rogers pits, Karen Vieira might get the W. Nathan Rogers is staying out. He's going to take the risk. White flag is out for Nathan Rogers. Karen Vieira 19 seconds back. Coming to the checkered flag. Will he pit? No, he won't. He ran out of gas. He's coming to pit road. Will he get to the checkered flag in time? Nathan Rogers is out of the race. Karen Vieira's gonna win. Nathan Rogers retired. Karen Vieira goes back-to-back in the Daytona 500. Are you kidding me? Nathan Rogers tried to stretch it. And on coming out of the last turn, Karen Vieira just ran out of gas. Coming out of the last turn, he ran out of fuel and went to pit road. He most likely could have drifted across the line, but he pit and he gave up the win. And now Nathan Rogers is falling way, way down, and it looks like he might get 36th. Michael Amato will finish 4 laps down. He must have had problems. What a heartbreak, but Karen Vieira going back-to-back in the 500. What a race. Robert Rogers will come short in second due to Karen Vieira's fuel strategy. Peter Sands third, Michael Naylor fourth, Logan Scott is fifth. 6th, Alan Cavanero. 7th, Michael Parker. 8th, Cody Russell. 9th, Nico Tringali. 10th is Benjamin Tilton. We will see you at New Hampshire next week. Wow, what a caution-free race.